The other thing that I want you guys to pay attention to, for your homework tonight, you're going to be doing 6-2. It tells you, gives you an example of at the top. It says line segment AB. And remember yesterday when we did our math? Let's see if I can find it here. When we did our math yesterday, we talked about what different, here we go. How to call different line segments and lines and rays. We did that a little bit yesterday. We're going to review it today. Oh, that's right here. Okay, and so if you have line AB, it looks like this. This is, you would say this, it's called line AB. This would be line segment DX and ray ZQ. And remember, the Q is the letter that's closest to the arrow. Okay, on the line segment. Even if the ray were turned around, if it were like this, and like this, and it said ZX or something, this would be ray X Z. Alright, because the letter that you're kind of talking about is closest to the arrow. Alright, I don't want to confuse you too much, but on your homework tonight, you're going to see, this can be confusing if you're not paying attention. It can be confusing if you are paying attention. I know how to do this, and yet I still have to stop and think about it every single time that I do it, okay? So it's going to ask you to draw like line segment YZ that is parallel to line AB. And I'm going to do an example for you so you can kind of get the idea. And then I'm going to let you practice it at home tonight, and we'll see how you do. All right? So if we have line segment AB, it'll say draw line segment YZ. So it says draw line segment YZ. And it looks just like this. Okay? It looks like this. That is parallel. Spelled correctly this time. To line segment AB. But it doesn't say line segment, it just looks like this. This is the same as this. Do you remember that from yesterday? That this little mark here means this here. Okay, there's sort of a code that we use, so we don't have to write it all out every time. Now, it wants you to draw YZ that looks like this. So you have to draw it parallel. I'd use my ruler if I were you, or something where you're going to be able to get the exact same distance between them. Okay, and then I'd do this. And I'd write Y, Z. Okay, that's parallel. Now if it said intersecting, you'd have to draw it so that it intersected. Alright, so for classwork today, you guys are going to do something kind of fun. You're going to do page 130, and you get to look for things in the classroom. It says in the hallway, but you're not going to the hallway. You can look for things in the classroom that are parallel, and you write them down. And you look for things that intersect. And you list them, or you can draw them below here. And you're just going to do part 1 today. Okay, we have not talked about part 2 yet, which is right angles, and we'll cover that piece tomorrow. Alright, but I want you to work on part 1 today, and you may work with a partner.